as you can see, I just finished pouring the concrete there, and take a look over here. What I'm doing, I basically took the deck apart and kind of just moved everything, and used the saw and hammered some stuff, and poured the concrete and made a post and a table, and a shorter table over there and a post. And that's great. I'm looking forward to seeing what we're gonna get accomplished tomorrow. So I just gotta put the last bit of the gravel here. It makes it all level. As you can see, I've been digging this out and making sure that the people don't get stones in their shoes. I'll be spraying it with some stuff. Over here, I've got the I've just been tapping in the jiggies. The jiggies are very important to stabilizing the deck, to make sure during those windstorms they don't, you know, slide and your guests, they fall off, because that's not going to be a good situation. You want it to be slippery. So that's why we have always multiples of 2, either for the deck is going to come out just as far as the grass here. So what we need to do is to make sure that we've counted that all the stones are equal to the grass. So I'm going to be putting some more as the grass grows to make it like equi height, if you will. So tomorrow I'm going to take a look at the rest of this and show you the plans that I've made, and then show you just how I follow them. A professional plan will guide the builders to know exactly what you mean and exactly what you need in your plan. So if you take a look at how well the plan matches what we've done so far, you can see where the hot tub is and the tree, and how the deck matches that. What a lot of people also don't realize is that a lot of times you'll see me, I'll have a hammer in my hand, but it's really not the hammer with the deck. It's more secure when you actually use the screw and the screwdriver. So what I have done today is I just quickly put up a little frame here, and what you have to do is just screw these all in so that you have a nice base. Otherwise, the sticks on the top, they're just going to float in the air, and nobody wants that. You see how that fell through? It's not secure. You need something to hold the sticks on. Refreshing. Wow, I've been so busy. My assistants aren't here to film me, so I'm going to show you myself just a little bit of thing that I've been up to lately. As you can see, I put the sticks up, and the sticks are a special sort of wood that you might not know about, called dogwood. And we get this from the dog tree. We have dogfish and we have dog trees as well. I wanted to talk a little bit about the balance of life, and, for example, not to neglect things while you're building and you're so busy with these types of projects. I know a lot of shows don't acknowledge that you actually have a life outside of building decks. For example, my plants, they deserve a life too. I'm going to water them so they can stay healthy and perky and wonderful. I've also taken the time to jack up these barbecues for the deck so that we can start eating again. So stay tuned tomorrow, and we're going to see what we're going to do next. Okay. In today's politically correct world, we're trying to always make sure that we speak so that we don't offend anyone. And what we're really doing is we're trying to be inclusive. Inclusive means including, and including means everybody's included. And that includes deck design. A lot of people don't think of that, but we design it just for everyone. So my deck is an inclusive deck. So you can see I've got this nice high level deck, and I'm quite tall, and but I have some friends that we have inner tones, and I want them to come and enjoy my deck too. So I built a level for them, so they can just they can have some fun in the sun too. So you can see I put in some supports, because even though they're small, some of them are a little bit heavy, and I don't want them to sink right down to the ground. So eventually I'm going to line up some sticks in a straight line on the top here, so that they don't have to step over, because as you can see, for me it's not such a big step for some of the height, I wouldn't say height deprived, I would say they're just, well, their toneless is all on the inside, so they can't really step over these big things. So for them, I'm going to just lay the sticks up straight and strong. And I gave them lots and lots of room to run and play and do what all those short, less tall people like to do.
Good day, eh? Welcome to day 6 of how to build your own deck. Today's topic, can you guess? You're right, it's safety. As you can see, I've dressed appropriately to make sure that I'm safe at all times. I started off with a headband, and I wear the headband, not only is it stylish, but it also protects me from my eyes, so that the sweat that pours down as I screw and nail things, that I don't misjudge and hit my finger, which is gloved, and splinters don't fly up into my eyes, because these are safety regulation goggles that help protect my eyes. I found it the hard way, actually, because I've done a lot of these projects, that sometimes walking around with tools in your hand is a bad idea. So you should probably have a way of storing your tools that you're going to need, such as a tool belt. So I always carry my tool belt. I really hope I'm focusing on that right now. And of course, you need proper footwear, non-slip, and boots. So as you can see, I've been very busy. I put all the sticks in a row, and I only had short sticks left over on this side, so I could only do a little bit of the deck on the end. But it turns out it was an excellent design to have anyway. So the other thing about safety is we did figure out a good way to allow both levels of friends to enjoy the deck, and that was I had a fan write in and ask maybe the less height endowed inner tall people could be on the top of the top deck, and then we could sort of talk eye to eye. And so I built these things. It's a way of getting from the top to the bottom. Now I haven't quite finished, but as you can see, as our model demonstrates, now we can get down both levels and enjoy the deck. We're almost done. Toodles.